this pushing like PHP?
Standard.
No, wait, standard. What do you mean standard? Yes, Brad. So,
Doing Tim, right?
yeah, mate. Good. What we got here?
We got our Ford Fiesta ST1,
Yep.
2013.
Nice, nice, nice. What's the colour?
I don't know the specific colour, but it's blue.
It's obviously blue. Yeah, yeah. It's very nice, mate. It's very nice. So yeah, give us a little walk round, mate. What have you done to it?
So, Fowler B1s, 17-inch.
17 inch. And how do they feel like driving in that?
Yeah, they're nice.
They're not like
they
harsh.
look nice. They stick out a bit, but
Yeah.
so you just got.
You put any spaces on there or anything like that?
No spaces, but I have lowered it to 35mm.
Okay. What sort of springs are you running?
H&R.
H&R springs,
Yeah,
35
so
mil.
they sit there at the front, but higher at the back.
Okay. So it's still 35 on both, but it's just how it naturally
Yeah.
works itself out.
That's
Okay.
it, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Side mirrors. Wrap
Side
them.
mirrors, wrapped them myself. with
Nice.
V9 wax.
Yeah, sweet. Little plug there. That's for the missus. Little plug for the missus, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. Sorry, I'm noticing EMP. I don't know if the camera's picking it up.
Faint, yeah, EMP. That's where I got my exhaust from.
Okay, cool. We'll get around to
I
that.
think it's like a 2.5 inch.
2.5 inch.
Catback, non-resonated.
Sweet, sweet,
Sounds
sweet.
nice.
This big boy here, we can't just walk past without talking about this big boy. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I've got some overlay shots anyway. What do we have here? Because this doesn't look like a standard spoiler.
No, it isn't. I lifted the spoiler with spoiler risers, so it just gives it that bit of like a duck fin look. And then I put a spoiler lip extension by Maxton.
Yep.
Yeah, so it just makes it look a bit more.
So it just makes it protrude a bit more as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely doesn't look stock. Definitely. And round the back.
Tinted the rear lights.
Yep.
Put some black ST badges on.
You can obviously see the plug there. EcoBeast_Brad.
That's it.
So get following, guys.
Got that from Dope Graphics Designs.
Sweet, sweet. I keep seeing the Ford badges here. What are they, wrapped or?
No, these are actually gel overlays you can get that just sit on top of your normal Ford badge.
Okay, cool,
So, yeah.
cool. License plate.
Private license plate, twin, because I'm a twin.
Yep.
4D plates, so they stick out.
Sweet.
More, look 10 times better than the usual plates.
100%. So you obviously spoke about the exhaust. So this is a what, 2.5 you were saying?
Yeah, I think it's a 2.5 inch non-resonated catback. Custom.
Okay.
EMP.
All right. Yeah, to the front. This is where it gets quite tasty, if I want to use a word that no one's ever used before. Quite tasty, because you've done quite a bit here, haven't you?
Yeah, I tried to make the front look more aggressive. Done these sticker overlays. They just, I don't know, to make the lights,
Wrap it around, yeah.
Yeah, just make the lights pop off a bit. Done the fly eye tint.
Yep.
Bit hard to see at night. Bit of a pain in the arse to fit, but they look alright.
And it's not like, it doesn't reduce like your headlight performance.
It does a bit.
Okay, a tiny bit, but
Yeah.
not to a point where you're on the road and you can't see where you're going,
That's
sort
it.
of thing. So they're
legal.
still safe.
It's still legal.
Oh, legal, yeah, that's the word. That's the word we all like. We all like legal. legal. All right, sweet. So let's take us a bit lower then, mate. So probably from the middle, probably.
Right, so we got the Dunsport upper grille. And then I thought I might as well get the lower one as well. So
Sweet.
They're both matching.
And is it something that you can fit yourself or
Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes if you know what you're doing.
bumper off job?
No, not bumper off.
You can literally just
Yeah, the
pop
old
them
ones
out.
will hold on by clips, so you just pull it, fit these ones in. There's a couple of screws that you've got to screw into the designated areas.
Sweet. All right, now also let's save those little bad boys till last. But splitter,
Maxton design.
scratching or anything like that.
Depends if I go over certain bumps. I've got to go at like an angle.
It is catching in. That's probably down to the springs you've got as well.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right, and the party piece, and this is something that I just love. I'm a gadget guy, as many of you probably know. If you watch my other videos, you can see I'm into gadgets and stuff. But this is controlled via Bluetooth, and it's just a magical piece.
If I wanted to change the colour, I can change it green, I can change it red, orange, whatever it is.
Madness, madness.
It's got over 200 settings, so I can have it wherever I want.
Sick. Sick. So guys, that is like a little party trick. Obviously this isn't, wait, let me just get that, do that again. So that right there, some of you guys, it's a bit like Marmite, you might like it, you might not like it, sort of thing, but me personally, I think it really tops off the car. And if you're obviously going to take it to shows and stuff like that, you don't want your car just blending in with everyone else's, and this definitely adds to it. I absolutely love it. It's a nice little gadget. How much is that, like, you can get that for?
I think I bought them for around 80 to 90 pounds.
80, 90 quid, and they haven't come with any faults or anything like that?
No faults.
Working well?
Yeah, they're from Auto Beam.
And does it integrate with the car anyway, or does it just literally plug it into battery?
You just connect it to the battery and it just runs off the battery, yeah.
Alright, so that's the car, guys. So yep, we are now going to go for a little drive, a little spirited drive, and get some Nando's. But yeah, let's get into the drive. Let's do it. Proper, like, feel it in my bones, you know what I mean? Proper feel it in my bones. Wait, what's that? Sports mode?
It just takes the traction control off.
You know, I have a kid, Brad, right? Yeah. I wanna go. I wanna see it.
It's alright.
Yeah. Ooh, a little bit of hiss in there as well. What? Not a little bit. What's the hissing sound? Where's that from?
That's the induction kit.
All right. What induction kit you running?
K&N.
K&N filter.
Yeah.
Is it the filter or the cone?
No, it's the cone filter.
Yeah, that's good. That is good, man. That's proper hiss. How long you been running that for?
About 2 years.
2 years. And any like engine check lights or anything like that?
No, it's all smooth.
Sick.
I wish I'd done my research before actually buying it, because there's better ones out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's something you plan to change it later on, or something?
Maybe not change it, but it just like should have thought about it before I actually got it.
Yeah, but for me that just sounds so clean. Yeah. It sounds so good, man. I've got a little tunnel here. Don't know if you can give us a little. Oi! That is the word. That is the word. I see you have to like do the little sideways thing here to get over the bumps.
My car don't like these ones.
You literally have to do like one tyre can go on the bump, innit? That sounded deep. That sounded deep. We've got Brad's partner behind us as well. That's V9 Wax, did a video on her car as well, so there's a little link there to watch that. But yeah, it's like a battle of exhausts between you two, isn't it?
Yeah.
So who do you think this car is aimed for? Would you say it's like more the younger generation sort of?
Yeah, I would say it's more for the younger generation, but also the insurance for the younger generation, it just screws you over because it's an ST.
Okay.
So the insurance is quite high, but yeah, I think more youngsters, it's more aimed at youngsters, like, because of the mods.
Yeah. What's this pushing like? VHP?
Standard.
Wait, standard? What do you mean standard?
I got it remapped stage 1.
So this isn't the stock.
Nah, this ain't stock.
So stage 1 is what? What's that sort of power?
Stage 1, you're looking, because I got it done by Revo, you're looking around 230.
230 bhp in this light car.
Yeah.
That's probably why it feels so like it's ready. It should go so proper.
Pulling it is insane.
Yeah. Oh, that just sounds so good. Ooh. Yeah, that is good. That is proper good, and it's a manual as well.
Yeah.
I think for me, I used to drive manuals. All my cars are manuals, and then I think I had the Audi A3 2-litre, and that was automatic. And then I went to an A3 diesel, which was a manual, and then now my current car, the A250, which is going, guys. So stay tuned for that. And I'm going to get a new car to replace it, and that's an automatic. But the manuals, I just think it's more driver focused. You know what I mean? And you can actually drive your car because you're in charge more. How long have you been driving like a manual for? You've always driven manuals?
Always driven a manual.
What was your cars before this?
I don't really have much luck with cars. So when I passed the test, had a Renault Clio. Okay. Had 2 Renault Clios.
Just stock ones, or?
Just completely stock. I didn't do anything to them.
Oh, right.
And then I just wanted a modified car, so I got a Polo GTI.
Okay.
6N2, I think it was called.
Yeah.
It was, and that was just that was low to the ground. Had Hulk. It was an ex-show car.
Oh, sick.
So it was spray painted.
Yeah.
It was wrapped.
Cheese and bread. had some shots, but this in a tunnel, this is you're scaring kids. You're scaring kids that are in the.
That's the trumpet I was on about.
Oh, that's the okay, because you said
trumpet.
yeah. I've got. What's this dude doing?
Oh.
You're scaring kids that are in a womb. They're not even born yet, and they're shaking. Like how? So in terms of comfort, like you said, you got springs on there. What springs you got? 35s. You said all round.
35mm H&R.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, it's meant to firm up the ride, but it doesn't feel like it's not crashing, is it?
Yeah, it's not too stiff.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to get with lowered spring. It's just, you're still going to get that stiffness, but it's not too bad.
What sort of car, if you're going to ask the question, what sort of car would you go for?
Either something with 300 brake.
Okay, alright. Ford still? Or?
Not too sure.
Not too sure. Alright, keeping your cards quite close there, not trying to give it away. I think I see you in a Focus next. I think I see you, because it's the natural upgrade for most people that like Fords.
Yeah.
And again, Ford's parts are so accessible, they're not cheap, but they're friendly, they're like wallet friendly, they're not going to break the bank sort of thing. Obviously it's a petrol, and obviously you're going to drive your car hard, but in terms of efficiency, how does it do? Like how much is it to fill up a tank and stuff?
Fill up a tank from empty, I think it's about 65 quid.
65, so it's quite a big tank, probably like 50 litre tank, something like that, right? Okay, alright. And how does it do with that? How many miles you're getting out of a tank if you're just cruising sort of thing?
If I'm just cruising, like right now my average is 39.5.
39.5?
Miles to the gallon.
That's 40 miles per gallon. 39.5 over the history of the car, that's good. The Revo Stage 1, you put V-Power in there?
Yeah, always V-Power. Yeah, it's mapped to V-Power.
Oh, so it's mapped to take the super unleaded edition?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
So I wouldn't put anything else in it.
And with that, you're using, like literally, you're not wasting any of the BHP. I know there's arguments about Tesco fuel, like supermarket fuel and super unleaded versus unleaded, but it does make a difference in terms of like cleaning powers and having that bit more like boost of octane, isn't it? That is just building. This is giving you that proper like low down, and you're just going.
It's quite a small car as well, so it just makes you feel like you're in a little go.
That's it, and mate, I'm telling you, that feels so good. It feels fun. It doesn't feel like you're bored, and like I could be going fast in my car, and you can just like put your arm there and chill. This one, I'm literally like taking the lever off your little handrest here.
But what it is anyway, 1.6.
1.6.
Most people slay the Fiestas.
Oh no! For me,
it's
like
kept up with like.
Yeah. Oh, you've put it up against some cars, have you?
My brother's car, he's got a Seat Leon.
Okay. What's that same sort of engine size? Or?
I raced him when it was standard. His standard, I think it was about 240.
Okay.
And I raced him standard and I beat him.
Okay, sick. That's probably. It's probably because are you doing it on purpose, Brad? Is it probably this is quite light as well? I think that definitely helps. Obviously, everyone wants to make their car lighter. That's why people take seats out and stuff like that. Yeah, but you've got everything stock in yours, haven't you? Seats still in.
Yeah, I was going to take my seats out.
Yeah.
Because no one really sits at the back anyway.
That's it. Cheese and bread. Alright guys, so we've swapped over. I'm not going to drive it for too long, probably like a couple of minutes.
I'm the captain now.
Reason why we're low on petrol, and it's a manual, and to be honest, I haven't driven a manual in quite some time. So yeah, we're just going to go for one quick lap just for me to see how the turbo kicks in and stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to stall it, fingers crossed. Yeah, here we go. And Brad, you've somebody who's like obviously driven your car before. It's not the first time, is it?
No, yeah, it's not the first.
We are empty for days. I think just let me get out first gear. Whoa, whoa. Hey, this feels fun. Whoa, hey. This feels fun. this feels fun. And where I come from driving a 4-wheel drive car to this, it's got 6 gears in it, yeah. Just checking before I put it in reverse. Yeah, that felt very fun. And it's immediate, and you can hear that as well, like, that is so, and that's the K&N making that noise, right?
Yeah.
That is so good. So like 2,000 RPMs in 6th gear, the car just sounds smooth, and you actually feel the road, which is kind of good, because people don't like it, but that feels so good. You can literally, so let me put that into 4th. Yeah. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. That feels very good. The clutch, like once I got out at first, obviously it's irrelevant, but wow, that boost is immediate. Yeah. There's no lag between the gears. There's no lag at all behind the gears. But guys, yeah, like I said, we've had quite a lot of fun off camera, so there's not much fuel left. But definitely give Brad a follow. That's ecoboost_Brad. Am I correct?
That's it. Yeah.
Yep. On Instagram, I'll leave his Instagram up there as well, guys. But yeah, definitely stay tuned. There's gonna be plenty more videos to come on the channel. But yeah, Brad, thanks for today, mate.
And you.
And definitely, guys, we'll see you soon. God bless.